Welcome back, everybody. It's me, GSD, with Flynn in the party. We're in the library. Got some investigating to do. I still think Flynn's a little too suspicious right now, but we'll see. This book is interesting. Betrayal Among Friends, the story of Bruce-based feuding families. It's a historical text on the logging families that competed to work the area almost a century ago. There's always been a lot of bad blood in the town. Grace used to tell me about how her family was treated just because they weren't from here. I remember her saying that too. She said she and her dad always felt like second-class citizens. Yeah. Hey, when did she mention that to you? Come on, Flynn. Girls gotta talk too sometimes. Yeah, stay out my goddamn business, bro! The note here said it was Harcourt, and to look around. Monsters in Our Backyard. It's a thick picture book about local myths and stories meant to spook kids. I remember we tried to scare each other with some of these. The Wendigo, the Log River Hag, the Ghost of Buck Hill. That's weird. There's a little green sticky note on one of the pages. It says, "Show to Jonah." Handwriting looks like that note on the desk too. Get it! I know who Jonah is, but we got two. Hey, why is there so much trash in this place? It's a handmade poster that says Lorraine's Kids Reading List. Summer fun for young readers. Huh, the handwriting kind of looks the same as the note on the desk, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right. And check this out. The actual list of books has been all scratched out. Yeah, and it's half covered with green sticky notes. Weird. The part of the floor has been completely blocked. This must have collapsed because of flooding. We'll have to up and over to get past it. Alright, we can go up, we can go down. The scariness is most likely down. But they want me to think that. So the scariness is up, so we're gonna go down. Let's check down here. I don't know, something about this place gives me the creeps. You don't want to go into the basement? Flynn, are you chicken? Hey, come on, I'll just wait up here for you. Fine, suit yourself. Aw, crap. He's up to no good then. Who knows what he's gonna be doing while I'm down here. This must be the library's storage basement. It's so chilly down here. There are just some recent newspaper clippings about space exploration. Some new company called Hudson Cartier has big plans apparently. Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. Got an achievement. The future looks bright. This is a beat-up book, just labeled Deeds and Records. It's a collection of ownership documents from around here. It shows old drawings of property lines, service roads, and... Hey, that's weird. According to this, there are hidden routes all over the town. Probably left over from when loggers had to move stuff between sites back in the day. You can move around completely unnoticed using these. Like Flynn? Tucked into the back of the display case are some deeds for cemetery plots. Some of them have had their details scratched out and written over with new ones. It looks like someone was scamming people out of money for plots. Why is it so dark over here? Hide! More local records, deeds, and an old coffee can hidden behind some dusty books. The coffee can looks like it had cash in it. They're mostly just smaller bills left now. And a door. The door won't budge, and someone snapped the key off in the lock. I need something heavy just to smash it open. Run. Except, don't run. Just wait. Now is he gonna, like, screw me over? He gone. Oh. Find anything? There's a door to a storage room, but it's locked. We'll have to find a way to get in there. Alright, Flynn. Let's go up. It's chilly up here. I can feel wind from outside. Holy hell, I think the roof has collapsed. This library was pretty old. It Probably needed repairs but didn't get them. Yeah, in a small town like this, who cared about the library? It was all about beer prices and roads. Can he hide with me? That's disconcerting. There's this. Hidden spots. And it's snowing. Yeah! I like how he's just like, I'm not gonna jump. I'm just gonna be like, eep! Yeah! What? Oh, this is how you get around. The elevator's busted. Looks like the stairs are the only way up and down. Fantastic. It's locked. The fancy sign here says this is the office of Library Manager Jonah Harcourt. Wait, Harcourt? That's who the note mentioned! You're right. Well, we're gonna need a key to get into that office. No diggity. No doubt! Yeah! I'm gonna go through this here. I'm very curious. Go. Wow, look at this place. You really haven't been home in a while, have you? The library installed this crazy statue last year. But the rest of the building's so run down, why waste money on this? I don't know, but I heard this wasn't paid for by the town. It was installed by the guy who runs the place. Private money? Damn, he must have come into some serious cash to pay for this. For the flood. It's a local history paper about the recurring flooding that used to happen here in the 60s. I thought the new hydro dam was built because of all that. Clearly it hasn't helped much. There's a small yellow slip of paper stuck between two pages. Elle keeps saying we did this. She's an idiot. Elle. Can I, like, go behind and walk? No. It's Bruce Murray, the guy who founded the town? Wasn't that in the 1800s? Probably. I'll be honest, I never paid much attention in history class. I was always paying attention to Grace. Hey, I remember you paying attention to her as well. Well, she was a new kid in school at that point. We were all curious about her. There's a clipped out newspaper article from a few years ago. I remember this. Police found a bunch of bodies around town. A security guard, some guy who owned a convenience store. It says the murders were never solved. They never found out who did it. That's a scary thought. Got an achievement. Stop me if you've heard this one before. What? I wonder if that's linked to one of the previous games. This developer is the one that did Home, that pixel horror game. There are so many books here. I'm not even sure where to look. Yeah, I agree. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe we can come back here later. From here you can see this town's two rivers pretty clearly, and it looks like there are washouts everywhere already. I don't think there's any way in or out of the town. Run! The next best bet is to go down the stairs over here. Go. Here, what? There's a kid's book here called Poor Paula. It's about a girl who gets teased because her family is poor. Grace used to get picked on a lot back in high school because her family lived in the trailer park. I remember, you almost got expelled because you beat someone up who was really on her case. Not just anybody, that was Jack. It's probably why he hates me so much. Hey, there's a little green sticky note in the back of the book. It just has a simple sad face drawn on it. This is creepy, yo. The collapsed ceiling is blocking the way back to the other side of this floor. A light and the computer are on. Ugh, it's some science fiction novel about a boy who realizes he's not the same species as his family. How lame. I read that one, actually. It's how I first learned about Grace. Huh? What do you mean? Well, I took the book out and noticed her name on the library card. It was just after she moved here, so I recognized it as being new. Wait, Grace moved to town when we were in high school. What were you doing taking out trashy books like this then? Hey, never mind you. I just wanted something stupid to read, okay? You know what it was like back then. There was never anything to do. I didn't realize Grace was into stuff like this. Well, you've seen what's been going on. People don't always tell each other everything. It's an electronic scanner for checking out library books. Once they're scanned, we can check them out on the PC beside it. Oh, and then we can leave. We can't leave just yet. Let's look around a little more. It's a children's book about a silly cartoon beaver, meant to teach kids about logging. Lumber Larry. I remember reading some of these myself when we were little. They were in our school library, weren't they? Yeah, back in elementary. Don't you remember? That's how we first met, reading one of these books together in class. Oh my god, you're right! I haven't thought about that in years! Wow, Flynn, we've known each other for so long, it's crazy. Didn't these books also come with these extra stories on cassette? Yeah, they did. In the back of the book, I think. Take a look, see if it's there. Hey, wait a minute, there's no cassette here. But there's a key stuffed into the pocket. Found that ornate key. Cool. Let me see what this is about. The library's computer is still on. There are a few applications we can access. I was never into this computer stuff. Why don't you take a look? Picture? Holy. Holly, check this out. It's a photo taken with the computer's webcam. Oh my god, what the hell is that? It looks like Grace. No, I told you, it can't be. Grace is gone. Close it. Oh, you can! Shit! I didn't know that. But we can we scroll down? No. I just want to make sure. Let me use my mouse for this, actually. Beep, bop, boop. No, 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 no. Close it. With this. It's the library's checkout program. We can't use it unless we scan some books first. Okay, so close that. What the hell? Aw, man! It's a text editing program, but whatever file this is, it looks all messed up. Wait, Flint, look closer. I think there's some kind of message here. Scan 3 books. You'll know which ones. Scan 3 books, you'll know which ones. Scan 3 books, you'll know which ones. I don't get it, that photo. That weird cryptic message? If that's Grace, we have to find out. Flynn, come on, we've been through this already. Don't make this harder than it already is. It's the middle of the night. The weather's hell outside and we've got no way to call for help. We need to focus, okay? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, Holly. Don't worry about it, really. Just remember that we're in this together. We'll get through this. Okay, yeah. Well, the message said something about 3 books, so should we search the library to see what we can find? Yeah, let's do that. Then once we do, let's bring them back here and you can scan them. Maybe that'll give us some answers. Let me find some books. Books? No. Probably the ones with the sticky notes, right? Should be one right here with the sticky note. Sad face sticky note. Or maybe I gotta use the key to go somewhere else for these books. Like through here. Yup. Oh my god, not again. The walls are completely caked with blood. It smells like a slaughterhouse in here. Bruce Bay Municipal Council minutes. 1980 to 1990. It's a public record copy of old meetings. According to some of these transcripts, there were problems with drug trafficking back then. Local families were suspected of taking part. What was going on at the sawmill? So what was going on at the sawmill wasn't new? How is it that we didn't see it? We were just kids. How could we ever know what was really happening around us? Yeah, you're right. Sometimes things are right in front of you and you don't even notice. Ollie? Sorry, I'm just tired. Like a killer? You? Is it you? I think it's you. This is gross. What is? Well, he dead. He dead. Holy crap! What happened to this guy? His head has been completely severed, but the neck looks ragged, like it was sawed off with something blunt. God, Flynn, this is just like Jack back at the high school. Hey, I think he's got something on him. What dead? Give it to me. You're right. There's a scrap of yellow paper folded in his jacket pocket. Harcourt, you knew you chose money. You knew you chose money instead of decency. This must be the Harcourt mentioned in that note downstairs. God, what happened here? Hey, wait. There's something else on the back of the note. The writing is shaky, different than the front. It just says, display case. Display case? Hold on a minute. There's a really worn book here with a green sticky note on it. Here we go. This is a ledger of burials, transferals, and internments at the cemetery. There's a note in a very neat hand in one of the margins. Move the girl's plot. Family doesn't know. We'll be better this way. She didn't deserve it. That's it! That's why Gracie's body wasn't in her casket! What? You mean it was never there? Exactly. Someone arranged for her to be buried somewhere else, and Grace's father must have gone there to confirm it. That's why her grave was dug up. So that's what the note on the desk meant then. Let's hang on to this ledger. Resting Place Cemetery Workers. BBPL? The town looks so ominous with all the flooding out there. Not like the simple little home I remember. This whole area has changed, hasn't it? I mean, after tonight? How can anyone look at this place the same way? There was a door in the basement with a broken lock. I bet you I can use this to smash the lock. Got a hammer! Nice. Run! Make sure you stay safe. I guess we should head to the basement. Use the heavy hammer. Aw, crap. I can feel that cold again. Something's definitely down here. Gotta find a hiding spot. I'll hide. Because I want to read that book area, but I want this thing to not be around me. Okay, it's safe. Let me read this. There's a typed letter stuffed into a binder back here. It appears to be someone anonymously writing to the local newspaper. I understand that you've refused to publish multiple accounts by a local man. The writer's claim about his daughter's grave are true. Enclosed, you'll find copies of internment records that clearly show. The letter ends right here. It looks like the paper was ripped out of the typewriter. Must have never been sent. And now I gotta hide, cause he gonna be on my friggin' ass. Here? No, here! Holy shit, dude! What you doing? No! Yeah. Woo! You coming back? I don't like the fact that it's sticking around so much. It's... oh crap. I gotta like go when it's going that way. Go. Another body. Oh no, there's a body of a young woman in a bright green sweater stuffed into the corner like a discarded pile of rags. The cold down here has kept the body well preserved, so I can't tell how long she's been down here. Hey, there's a book on the shelf that looks important. I gotta just like stick with the text just in case. Bruce Bay District High School Yearbook Collection, 1963 to 1993. Wow, it's got 30 years of graduation photos in here. As long as I'm reading the book, he shouldn't be like messing with me. All of us are in it too, from our graduating class in 1986. You graduated high school in 1986? How old are you? What year is this? But wait a minute, most of the portraits have been ripped out. This can't be a coincidence. I better take this book back to Flynn. Bruce Bay District High School, BBPL, another one. What was this body? Oh no, there's a body of a young woman in a bright green sweater stuffed in the corner like a discarded pile of rags. Cold down here has kept the body well preserved, so I can't tell how long she's been down here. And now... Where are you? Frig, dude. It's just like hanging right there. Oh crap. He knows? Get my ass out of here, yo. I can't believe I didn't die there. We did it. We did it. So we got 2 books. Flynn and I need to find 3 special books. We have 2 of the 3. Flynn, I got a book. Find anything? I found an old yearbook of ours, but there's something wrong with it. What do you mean? Look, all of our portraits have been torn out just from our class. What the hell? Maybe in the room with the statue? I don't know where to find the... oh, wait! Because he's like, oh, come back later. So the 3rd book is probably in here. It's this one right here. Hey, what's this book here? This looks promising. Go back to where you came from. I know this. It's a series of memoirs about prejudice in small towns. Ugh. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get out of here as a teen. Grace used to mention how she never felt accepted being an outsider. Even if you were from a different town, you were an outcast. Yeah, I remember. I found her crying once, you know, in the girls' room back in school. Because some of the other kids were being assholes. Really? You never told me that. She told me not to say anything. Probably didn't want you to worry or get angry. She was right. I would have lost it. You know, I think sometimes I really forget how close you girls were, too. Yeah, well, I suppose so. But she was your fiancé, Flynn. Her death hurt you more than anyone. Anyway, look. There's a little green sticky note on the spine. Let's take this book. BBPL. Bruce Bay Public Library. I think we've got what we need to make sense of all this. Time to take these books to the scanner for on the first floor. Alright, let's go, bro. This place wasn't as scary as, like, the other locations in the game. Thankfully. Yeah. Got an achievement. A real bookworm. Use the computer. Place barcode here. Okay, we found your 3 special books. What do we do? Just place each of the books on the pad and scan their barcodes. Bleh. 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 Okay, that's all of them. Let's check out the PC again. Now that we scanned the books, let's use the checkout program to see what we can find. Go back to the high school? Oh no, dog. Okay, the checkout program lists the books that we scanned in. Look again, Holly. Those aren't the titles of the books at all. You're right. Look at that. The scanned titles, they're spelling out another message. Go back to the high school. Go back to the high school. Oh God, Flynn. Go back. Go back to the high school. Go back to the high school. Alright. Get me out of here. B. We're idiots, Flynn, of course! What? What do you mean? We've been running all over town. First I was trying to get to you in the cemetery. And then I was trying to find you after that. But this all started back at the school. If it really is Grace's father behind all this, what if he never left the school in the first place? What? Then how did I end up in the cemetery? Or how did you end up at the hospital? It doesn't make any sense. I know, but I think I have a hunch about all this. We have to get back to the high school. Save Dad. Run, Dad. Alright, it's time to go. Oh crap, there's more? Book. These are local history books about Grace's dad would have always have me get for him when he was in the hospital. The secret of the island, rising tides, pollution in our waters. Who's really buried here? That last book has a little green sticky note on the front cover with a crude thumbs up icon drawn on it. Great. The community board is covered in blood. Wait a minute. These aren't the usual posts that people put up. There are graduating photos torn out of the yearbook I found. There's Jack, Vanessa, and even an old picture of Mr. Sartain. Are we up on there? Ah! God damn it! What the hell is this? Oh my God, it's the head of the library manager. How did it get from the office upstairs? How did it scream? This shelf has been toppled over like somebody ran right into it. The blood on the wall says why. Should I go back upstairs? Wait, Flynn. Oh, Jesus, Flynn. God dang it. Should I check the room again? It looks like everything's same. All right. Jeez, yo, that was a little too the head's gone. Maybe somebody wanted a midnight snack. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, maybe it's not Flynn. But maybe it is Flynn. Maybe he's teaming up with the father. Right back where you started. 5:45 a.m. I got an achievement. What you reading for? Holy shit, this place has been completely trashed. You better be careful. Next time, when I return with some more worse than death. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. That... they had to throw that head in just at the end to make me realize that, yes, that place is scary. But anyway, thank you again. And I'll be back again with some more worse than death.